every dog gonna have their day. You know what I'm saying? So it's either you gonna evolve on your own, or life has a way of making your evolve.
Recently, the Gucci Man situation. Now, this is somebody who he had the background of being hood or street or whatever, but now he grown as hell. Got a wife, pretty sure he got kids, and they thought that because he told about his situation when he was recently robbed, they figured like, oh, it's people saying I can't read his books no more, can't listen to his music because they say he told.
That's bullshit. I still listen to R. Kelly.
People that don't try to live up to those standards, they live their life free. This street dude, they gotta live up to the street. I can't go in certain places. I can't watch certain things. I can't be around certain people. Somebody that don't live up to these standards.
I can't say certain words.
I can't say certain words because I will be looked at as less than what I portray myself to be. I think that handcuff you in life. Like you just so limited.
It's being yourself, man. Have you stepping out of your comfort zone.
So meaning like I would feel comfortable if I was just like everybody else doing what they do.
Exactly.
But to be yourself is hard.
Yeah. Some of these motherfuckers be on the internet and I be looking at what they be doing, bro, and I'm like, who raised you?
And just like that, I'm right back. 215 God, yeah, Eldric reacts.
It's 215 God. If you ain't heard, you know now. I'm Eldric Valentine. You up your grind when I'm around. We here, back on the Eldric Be Yapping podcast. Look, man, it's been a minute. It's been a hot minute, but we back. Lay-load out. And we back with a special guest, Gimone. I say what's up to the people, man.
What's going on?
I know you usually don't do this type of thing, but hey, man, we all got to start somewhere.
That part.
Man, how you feel today, man?
Indifferent, bro. Like, more on the positive side. You know what I'm saying? Like you just said, like, all of this shit is new to me, but, for the most part, bro, I woke up this morning, so I ain't got that much to ask for, man.
Blessed.
God. You know what I'm saying? That part.
You woke up today, you're blessed, man. A lot of people take that for granted. You know what I'm saying? Because a lot of us, how many people we know that ain't make it past a certain age and all that other, like, you know what I'm saying? I know you a guy that don't usually do like the social media thing and all that. And I feel like, you know what, man, you out the way. You
all the way.
That's another thing. Well, first, before I even get into that, we gotta do like a little introduction or something like that. So just tell the people where you from, like what you do, man.
Man, the man of many colors, man. My name is Gimone. You know what I'm saying? Music is really my forte, but you know what I'm saying? Got many talents, man. You know what I'm saying? You throw a camera in front of me, you know what I mean? I can make something happen. But for the most part, I'm from Kankakee, Illinois. It's about 30, 45 minutes, depending on how you drive away from the big city. Grew up in a small town, you know what I'm saying? Country boy by heart, you know what I'm saying? And shit, I'm out here in what they call a big city, you know what I'm saying? Trying to make something. Like we said, it's another day above ground, you know what I'm saying? It's another day for me to get it right. So
my boy representing right now, man. He also representing that lay low. I see his shirt. Look at his shirt, man. You see that shirt? You see my shirt? Look, lay low is a movement. It's gonna be more details on that coming soon. Just know when they say drop it. When I drop it, cop it. Cop it when I drop it. I'm telling you, it's a movement. But no, man, I know you do the whole rapping thing, and a big part of doing rap and anything nowadays require a lot of social media presence. I know you don't really get into that like that, but I don't even look at that as a bad thing. Like I'm the guy. I'm the internet guy. I told him a while ago, like if we ever was to form this super group of Avengers and all that, I'd be the internet guy. Like I feel like with you not being on social media, even though you're gonna have to need it eventually, you know what I'm saying? I feel like you got a freedom that most people don't got.
You do, man. Because like at this point in time, man, you don't even need to go to a major label. I remember because I guess I'm telling my age with this shit, like the main thing was to go get signed and find somebody who can sign you, whether it be like an independent label, just as long as somebody sign you. But with the internet and everything now, bro, you don't need none of these motherfuckers to you know, become a millionaire or, you know what I'm saying, whatever your goal is, you can do that independently. And then you can do it off of your own terms, you know what I'm saying? Like, actually have ownership in your shit. And that's something like that kind of stagnated me as far as like things that I wanted to do.
Yeah.
Was because of the simple fact it's like, okay, I wanted to be signed, but I still wanted ownership of everything I've done. Like I wanted creative control over everything I've done.
Creative control, man.
Yeah.
I feel like a lot of people lose control though. Like just to like go back on that whole internet thing. Although we do need it to be successful and like to get your stuff out there, especially with you and the music and all that. But
Yeah.
that I feel like the internet, social media could be like one of the biggest distractions there is, man. Like people can really waste a lot of time doing a whole bunch of nothing.
That part.
You know what I mean? What my dad used to say, he used to be like, you know, what's the worst thing about doing nothing? He used to be like, you never know when you're finished.
Oh, damn.
Like he used to tell me that all the time. I ain't never really get it. I'm like,
Just a continuous fuck up.
yeah, like you like continuously just keep doing bullshit. Like next thing you know, it's 5 years later. Like, damn,
Yeah.
what I do with my life?
Stagnation, man. I ain't gonna lie to you, bro. Like, and that's even, I'm gonna be real, like, even with like me not having a social media presence, you know what I'm saying? And truth be told, like I'm not savvy when it comes to that. Like I'm awkward when it comes to like posting certain shit. Like, and I'm very secretive and you know, some would say mysterious, you know what I'm saying? So like just the fact of me posting a picture, you know what I'm saying? Like I'm kind of like, you know, like what do I post for real? You know what I'm saying? Like it just be it's awkward for me, you know what I mean?
No,
I'd
I
rather just
understand.
do the work, you know what I mean? But in this day and age, you do gotta have that, man. You do gotta have a social media presence, you know what I'm saying? So
But yeah, like it's honestly like you can think of like the biggest rappers, like the biggest entertainers. A lot of them really don't. They got teams of people that's doing this for them.
that point, if I can have that,
Man,
but at the same time, to answer your question too, like it's also how you use it, because a lot of motherfuckers, like I think they get up on here for it depends on what you're trying to get up out of it. A lot of people be trying to, you know, have a social media presence just to be seen. You know what I'm saying? For whatever reason, they don't give a fuck if it's good news or it's bad news. Rage bait, clickbait. You know what I'm saying? As long as I can get attention on me, and I can raise, you know, you can make money off of bull, bro.
you can.
So-
Oh man, you can.
So it depends on how you use it. It depends on what's up here. You know what I'm saying?
And a lot of people see me. I got social media, but I use it as a tool more than what most people use it for. I like a lot of people use it for validation.
Yeah.
It's not no.
Yeah.
It's not one person in this world that I'm like, if I don't get your acceptance, I feel less of me. Like some people think like them likes really be like giving people all the like confidence in the world.
world.
Like you cannot. Only time honestly, like all right, if I'm posting something like some of my content and nobody like it, okay, I am gonna feel some type of way because it's like, okay, y'all used to like this one thing, now y'all don't like it.
Yeah.
I'm gonna feel that. But if I'm just posting pictures of myself in my own life, I don't care, bro. Like I really don't care. Like I know me.
That part.
Like I know I'm a handsome young man from Philadelphia. Like you can't tell me nothing on that. Like so I don't need that. But only way I really feel it is if like I go unheard of like in my content. But other than that, I don't need it. Y'all can have that social media stuff, man.
Man, you know what, bro? Because it's in you, not on you. A lot of motherfuckers is on them, not in them.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So
Yeah.
it's all off of, like, I believe who you are and who you was raised up to be. Some of these motherfuckers be on the internet and I be looking at what they be doing, bro, and I'm like, who raised you? Like why? You know what I mean? But
Yeah, that's what
that's
they
not
act
my
like.
forte. That's not where I come from. You know what I'm saying?
But that's the thing. Some people they will have people that raise them, give them good morals and values and all that, but they get on this internet and they want to transform it to this different person. Like, and I think that's goofy. Like, who you putting on for? Like, what you trying to be? Like, that's where all the catfish that come from. Because it's like you this whole different person, but in reality, like you none of that.
that's not who you is.
And
Yeah.
it's okay to not be that. That's the problem. People be thinking like you got to put on this act, you got to be this performative motherfucker, but you don't have to do that. Like it's power in being yourself.
Yeah, it is. You know what I'm saying? And you can give motherfuckers a different perspective for those people, like, because half of the people that they probably around not being themselves neither, and they feeling like they got to fit into that box, but not even knowing like if you actually stop being the yes man, if you actually like stand on like, man, I'm not with that. Like this is how I feel about that. You'll have that motherfucker feeling like, man, you know what? Like I actually feel like this too. Like you'll have them stepping out of like it's all about a comfort zone, bro. Everybody want to stay within their comfort zone. You know what I'm saying?
For sure.
So yeah, being yourself, man, have you stepping out of your comfort zone a lot of times. But I feel like you gotta stand 10 toes down. You know what I mean?
No, that's crazy. You said it. You said being yourself to have you stepping out your comfort zone. So meaning like I would feel comfortable if I was just like everybody else doing what they do.
Exactly.
But to be yourself is hard.
Yeah, bro.
You know
Because it
what?
requires you to actually stand up. It requires you to actually stand on business, bro. I feel like
That's crazy.
You know, you're gonna be around a lot of people who are opinionated. They're gonna have different opinions from you. You know what I'm saying? Like you might have 5 or 6 people within this group saying like, "Oh man, I like this," or you know what I'm saying, "I like that," or "I'm really not into this," or "I'm not really into that." But whole time, like you really into that, and you might feel like you're out of touch, or you know you're not a part of that spectrum of people. But whole time it's like you give a different perspective. You know what I'm saying? Especially when you double down and you elaborate on it. Like, no, man, I feel this way, man. Why? Because such and such, such and such, and you know what I'm saying? I came up doing this and that, to where it'll have it's one person out of that group for sure that is a yes man, or you know what I'm saying, they just going with whatever this person is saying because they want to be a part of that spectrum of people. But whole time when you stand on, I feel like when you stand on your business, when you stand on who you are as a person and really mean it, you know what I'm saying, be unapologetic about it. You know, it's always somebody watching you. You don't know who you influencing either. To where it's like, man, you know what? I mean, yeah, I agree with that. I f- with that. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's certain things that you might think is little that you might say, bro, that a person to take that and go home and think about that. And be like, damn, like, okay.
That's kind of crazy because you know that because since you a rapper, you know what I'm saying, it remind me. I'm a rapper too, and you know I just don't do it as often as you, but
I need to hear some of that.
you know what I'm saying. I could give you something.
I'm like, I'm leaving here with something. I'm from around the way. I'm leaving with something.
But these rappers try to portray something that they truly not. Like that's why people be so surprised. Like, oh, this dude he rap, but he snitch whole time. Like whole time this dude was never like that in the first place.
What, I'm lying? I'm not from Bushwick, Brooklyn?
I don't know what people expect from people. Like a lot of these dudes is all performative. Like a lot of them, they look like they the toughest, hardest gangster in the world, but in reality, they human beings just like me and you. But I feel like because of where they're from, people have this expectation of them, right?
Yeah.
All right, I'm gonna ask you this. Like, this is a real question. Like, I ain't even going sugarcoat nothing. You consider yourself a hood or a street or anything else? What you consider yourself?
That's a good question. I don't consider myself either.
Either?
I consider myself like I could say I'm a product of my environment because of the things that I've seen, but just because I'm a product of my environment, like that doesn't mean that I'm neither street or I just feel like I have street knowledge. I have hood knowledge. You know what I'm saying? I have information about that because I've been so tight knit either with somebody that I know or somebody that I've been around. And then, you know what I'm saying, of course, family members. But as far as like, you know, doing certain things, I mean, I think everybody done certain things and, you know, we all not clean, you know what I'm saying? Like, in a sense, like we all done a little bit of dirt. But the thing is, you know, just because you've done a little bit of dirt, a little speck of something, that doesn't mean that you're a hood or you're a street dude. You know what I'm saying? Because if that's the case, then you got to live by those codes of conduct.
Caught up in that so much.
Somebody gonna pull your card.
Oh yeah.
Somebody gonna say something. Somebody gonna recognize that. So it's like you can have that etiquette and you can know, like, okay, I know what this is. Like, let me get the fuck up out of here before they start doing something. Or, you know, you can, you know, like be entangled in certain situations of knowing a person, but that doesn't mean that like that's who you are. You know what I mean? Like I be seeing a lot of dudes who be claiming this, that, and the third, bro. But it's like some of the that they like just off of their character, I'm like, I know you not.
Yeah, I feel like we see that all the time,
know
like
you
on
not.
on a regular basis. A lot of people they trying to act tough, they trying to act like whatever, but in reality, like you ain't gotta be that though.
What if it goes back to what we was just talking about? What if like you being so authentic and being so real that like it makes, because I done been in certain situations, bro, and I know you have too, to where you see a person kind of come up out of their skin. It's like they proving something. It's like they trying to prove so hard to you that they this, and it's like my like you ain't even got to do all that,
'Cause
bro.
I know
like,
exactly what he
like
talking
let's
about.
have a real conversation about something. I'm talking about with all the extras, all the theatrics. You know what I'm saying? You just like it's like relax, bro. Like we talking about, bro. We talk about what we for the eat. We talking about like, you know what I'm saying? What's the plot for, like, you know, once we get up out of work or whatever the case may be. You just got niggas that just like, what if your energy like intimidates a person, and that's the word I'm gonna use, like intimidates a person to where it's like, okay, like I said, you know that you probably been around this like these street niggas, or you've been around this who do dirt, but you consider yourself a street nigga. And it's like you see this dude who is authentic to who they are,
Yeah,
and it intimidates you in a way. You know what I'm saying? To where it's like,
I think people just mad because the people that don't try to live up to those standards, they live their life free.
that part.
I feel like a person that the street dude, they gotta live up to the street. I can't go in certain places. I can't watch certain things. I can't be around certain people. Somebody that don't live up to
I can't
these
say
standards,
certain words.
I can't say certain words because I will be looked at as less than what I portray myself to be. And that type of, I think that handcuff you on life. Like you just
It do.
so limited.
It stagnates you, bro.
For real.
And then it blocks your blessings.
Yeah, for sure. Because there's some people out here, they can't let it go. Like, bro, you's a grown ass man.
Bro, some of these that we talking about, some of these niggas is like, bro, in their 40s. It's like, damn, like you ain't grew up yet, bro. It's like, and you got kids, man. Like, bro, like I like that's my biggest fear in life, bro. Is to think I'm going somewhere, or to think that I like evolved, but whole time I'm stagnated.
Yeah. That actually remind me, and I kept it on the subject with the whole rap thing because you do music. So I say that to say with the whole, I don't know, recently the Gucci Man situation. Now, this is somebody who's, yeah, he had the background of being hood or street or whatever, but now he grown as hell.
That part.
Got a wife, pretty sure he got kids. And they thought that because he told about his situation when he was recently robbed, they figured like, oh, it's people saying I can't read his books no more. I can't listen to his music because they say he told.
That's bullshit, man. Because I mean, at some point you gotta separate, you know, the man from this mythical person that you see on TV. This is still a person. You know what I'm saying? Like, I think people invest themselves too much into these celebrities. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, yeah.
That's part of the reason why a lot of niggas broke. You too worried about this grown ass man or this grown ass woman, and you're not even focused on like, take care of your kids.
And
You know
that
what I'm
goes
saying?
back to the internet. The internet and the social media, people put these celebrities on these pedestals.
They do.
They follow them and I don't know if they compare their lives to the people they follow. That's another thing that I don't do. Like I unfollow everybody. Like all these celebrity gossip pages and all that. Like people, I don't know. It's like an obsession.
It is.
So that's why I'm saying like they too invested. At the end of the day, going back to the Gucci man, like he a grown man. Now, I feel like people just gotta like I said, they gotta grow up. They gotta know that this man is like I was still listening to Gucci.
Yeah.
I was still like his old. If he come out with something new, I would still listen to it. But I feel like the only ones that even care about him not being street no more or whatever is the ones that's still in that mindset.
That's too invested into this person that's a human. That's a regular person. And to go back into like what you were saying too, like at some point, man, it's either you gonna evolve or life gonna humble you. You know what I'm saying? Every dog gonna have their day. You know what I'm saying? So it's either you gonna evolve on your own, or life has a way of making you evolve. You know what I'm saying? Or you're just gonna be by the wayside if you choose not to. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, I still listen to R. Kelly.
Go out and step the whole night through.
We're gonna have to edit that out, but
We ain't got to edit it. Hey,
My
cause,
nigga.
cause you ain't old. I still listen
I'm
to
saying
R.
you
Kelly
gotta be
too.
able
Now I'm not trying to be rude, but hey, pretty girl, I'm feeling you.
to separate the man. You know what I'm saying? Like, don't get me wrong. I'm not saying that didn't. You know what I'm saying? But look, I'm not. When I listen to that, I strictly listening to it. I'm listening to it just off of like, man, damn, I remember from when I was a shorty. Damn, still make me feel good. I'm not thinking about like, oh, this man then got his case from. I'm not looking into
What's
that.
his name? What's the song? World's Greatest. We sung that at my damn graduation when I was a little kid.
Hey, bruh, for real,
Like
man.
and it made me feel good. But it's
Yeah.
like it's one of them things like that sometimes it's hard for people to do that though. To separate the person from the artistry. It's a lot of people that done bounce back from doing some bull.
Yeah.
Yeah, we got shoot,
Who is one, man?
R. Kelly.
R. Kelly. We got Tory Lanez. Can we say Tory Lanez? Can we say Tory? Did Tory do it? Damn.
What happened was the people there and God. Like I mean, it's a lot. It's too much speculation. You know what I'm saying? So
It's always two sides to the stories, man. It's always yours and then there's God's.
yeah, they say it's your side, my side. Then it's the truth.
And it's the truth.
You know what I'm saying?
That part.
Damn, where I was going with that?
Oh, I also got to give a shout out to HP too, man. Hopkins Park, man. That's another place, man. That's that country life that what I was telling you about earlier on. That's definitely like that's what I'm bred and molded off of.
Hey man,
You know what
shout
I'm
him
saying?
out.
Yeah, my cousin be tripping once he see this shit and be like, damn, man, shout out HP. Like, damn, cuz.
Shout out to HP and shout out to Philly, man. I know
out
y'all
to
seen me
Philly.
before, but like shout out to my city. It's crazy, and I might have to go off real quick because with my content that I've been doing lately, I've been talking about the battle rap and the DVD era of people spitting in my city, and it was like a particular rapper that I never really listened to growing up. I forgot the exact one, but they was like, "Oh, if you don't know this, you must not be from Philly." I said, "Hold on. We gonna have to run my resume out. Like we gonna have to. I mean, let me tell y'all something real quick, man. Don't act like I'm not from up top. I'm from uptown Philadelphia, man. Don't get it confused. I went to Pennypacker. I went to Leeds Middle School, and I went to Martin Luther King High School. Like, stop it, man.
There's no, bro.
These try to act like I was born like from the time I lived in West Philly from the time I was like from 1 to like 6. Then we moved up top and we've been back and forth between they really tried to check my resume, bro. I had to get that straight.
That's wild.
Like, but it's crazy though, because it's always the people that you grew up around that gave you the most hate, the most flack on like just the small things. And I'm like, yo, you know what I learned about doing this content creating? Because at first I tried to cater to my city.
Yeah.
I tried to impress in my city. And it was always like I see you doing good, but you can't do better than me. Like it was a lot of crab in the barrel type mentality.
Yeah.
And when I start like taking my stuff off because my Facebook and my Instagram was always just the people I knew. I never branched out and like tried to run my stuff by people outside of my city. But the second I got on YouTube, bro, and I was on a wider scale,
Yeah.
I start getting mad love. I start getting mad love from strangers. That's the crazy part. Like, why? It's strangers that will support you more than your own people, and that's wild.
Yeah.
And it wasn't until I built that buzz outside of my circle, and I came back. Then they started recognizing, like, oh, this what you do? Bro, I've been doing this since I was a teenager, bro. Yeah. I was 17 on YouTube, bro.
That was man. That's what's up.
Real rap, but it's like y'all didn't really want to with me. Y'all thought it was lame or some shit. Like I remember I had a family member. I ain't even gonna say name and nothing like that. I had a family member that used to we call it like bit. We call it bidding in Philly. Like instead of like some people say roasting, some people say like he tried to bid on me. Say like, damn, all you do is be on YouTube all day. Like you can't
Yeah.
like it was corny. Like I was like a cornball or something like that.
Dry hating it.
But I'm like, bro, like I'm really on here. I'm uploading. I'm learning it. I'm watching. I'm not watching it just to like the do the whole nothing thing I was talking about earlier. I'm really sitting here. I'm learning. I'm watching people that do it better than me. I'm learning how to do the algorithm, the hashtags. All I'm doing this for years.
100%. Yeah.
And people be wondering like, oh damn, how he get all this? Now I've been doing it since I was a little kid, bro.
Yeah.
And they think it's like a game. It's not no fucking game. I've been doing it. Like, and I
Affecting
take
your
it
craft.
serious. That's why when I be seeing people saying, like, oh, just easy, oh, I'm just trying to do this. I'm trying to do this with you. Like, no, bro. Like, I put pain into this, bro.
Yeah.
That's why I'm so good at it.
That part.
For real, man.
cold.
But people be thinking like this. That's why I don't be when people be trying to question that. Like, I ain't been doing this, or I'm not from where I'm from. Like, bro, you just ain't pay attention. But I'm here now.
And
Lay
maybe-
low here now.
Low, that part, and maybe it wasn't for you neither. You know what I'm saying? At some point, man, you gotta call a spade a spade. You gotta tell them off. You gotta tell them you. You know what I'm saying?
Straight
And
up.
straight up mean it. You know
Straight
what
up.
I'm saying? Like, even if you don't have a group of haters, it's always one motherfucker that's gonna hate on you, bro.
For real.
You know what I'm saying? And unfortunately, it comes from that one motherfucker that might hate on you the hardest might be somebody that you grew up with.
Wow.
And it's crazy. You might even have kicked it with. That might have been like one of your homies at one point. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But at the end of the day, it's like I feel like at some point, like you gotta when it's gonna realize we ain't doing nothing but pulling each other down. You know what I'm saying? Like just as well as I'm doing this shit, or you know what I'm saying, I'm trying to obtain this, or I'm obtaining this. Like you can get it too. You know what I'm saying? Like you ain't doing nothing but wasting your time.
Right, man. Honestly, I think a lot of people, they be hating because they wish they could do what you do. Even if you do it on like a small scale, the fact that you took a step forward, they mad at that. It's like, you really, it's people that, all right, you thinking about doing it, you just thinking. That's all you doing is thinking. Like,
Yeah,
They-
you actually putting the steps in. Like you actually,
exactly. But then it's like, when they finally do it, they think, all right, I want to be the best at this. Like, they don't want to work up to nothing. They want to just have what you got, or think you could just give them an assist and you can have everything they got. Like, no, it don't work that way, man. You really got to put that work in. People got to know that they value, you could bring more value to something because you come into it having your own together, or you got something else going with yourself. You can bring more value to whatever you trying to attach yourself to when you already got what you got going on. So, like, it's okay to have a little independence. Like, somebody don't always got to carry you and all that. But if you got your own thing going on, you going to add value to any situation you put yourself in, man.
yeah.
I'm telling you.
And stop thinking that I owe you anything. Don't nobody owe you.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying?
I heard that before.
Make your own footsteps in the sand, man. Stop trying to follow behind another man and kind of penny pinch off of his success. You know what I'm saying?
That's what they try to do. Like, when I say I really been doing it, people be thinking I woke up one day and was like, oh, I wanna be a YouTuber and shit like that, bro. I've been doing this since I was 17 years old.
17.
I was uploading music on YouTube. I'm doing videos, top 10 countdown, whatever. I'm just trying to do anything to get on.
What made you start rapping?
I ain't stopped. I mean, I might be lazy about it now,
No,
but
so
I
you
ain't.
just chill back on it a little bit. Think you got the same passion for it?
I feel like I lost the passion in the music because I don't do it as often. Like, and that's crazy to me because, like, at one point that was my life, bro. Like, I felt like it wasn't a day I wouldn't go without writing some bars down or something like that. But I don't know. I think it's just a matter of what the world. I don't know. Like,
I think it's just a matter of like you just getting back into the groove and finding your confidence in it again. Not saying that you're not confident in it, but it's like, you know, sometimes when you be writing it like that, you tend to say the same. Or, you know what I'm saying? You might be like, oh, okay, I'm with that. But then after a while, it's like, you know, you get in your head. I think it's just more of like I'm going to throw something at the wall until it stick, bro. You know what I'm saying? I'm going to keep throwing mud at the wall until it stick. It's just repetitive, bro. You know what I'm saying? Repetitiveness. You ain't done it in a minute, so you got to kind of dust off the rust.
But you know what I think really stopped me from doing it as much? Because the first time I ever got $1 from doing something that I made creatively was from the videos, bro. And I don't know if that like certified it for me, like, yo, this is it. But I was like, yo, I never got no type of acknowledgement like that or from anything else I ever did, yo.
So is it for like the love too? Cause I ain't gonna lie, that's part of the reason why like I started doing it, and then I was getting the reactions. I was getting, you know what I'm saying, people coming up to me like, yo, that shit was cold, bro. You know what I'm saying, this, that, and the third. You know what I'm saying? People like even from like some of the people that I grew up around that I looked up to. You know, it was that acknowledgement. You know what I'm saying? It was that love.
The acknowledgement, that's the biggest thing. So with the music, I had acknowledgement from like a real small audience. Like even when I used to upload things, it might do a few numbers. And it was never like everything I did did numbers, but from when I did, definitely the people around me, they was with it. And on the internet, it probably get like, they get a little acknowledgement, but it was like, it wasn't until I started doing like the other content where like I feel like the world was watching.
Yeah.
Like, you know what I mean? In music, I probably could turn it up with the music because I got a buzz down on the internet or whatever. But it's like, it's one of them things like, damn, I don't really like doing it like that. Like I'll do it, but it's like, I don't love it like how I used to. And I want to get that love back, but I feel like I got to just do other first or something. Like maybe.
Live a little life.
Yeah.
Live a little life, bro.
Like I know, so YouTube is different than a lot of platforms. They don't be playing about that cursing shit.
Okay.
Sometimes you can't even promote your stuff because you got too much cursing in it. That's why I try to tone it down.
Okay.
But at the same time, like I feel like shoot. I mean that's something I gotta work on, I guess, because you can't be like that in all environments. You gotta know how to adapt.
Switch it up.
Yeah, code switches, they say. And you feel like that's hard to do, or that's
Depending on the situation, bro.
yeah.
Depending on where
Do you
I'm
feel
at.
no matter of fact, do you feel like you should have to do that?
Depending on the situation, you know what I'm saying? Like I feel like if I can be real, you know, if the situation causes for me to be real or be authentic to myself, bro, I'm gonna be real and authentic to myself. I'm not finna sit over here and or especially like to make you get the point, because sometimes you might try to switch it up and they still might not get the point to where you like, hey man, look, motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? Woo woo. Da da da. This is what it is, and then they like, oh okay. Like no matter who you speaking to, because that's the universal language. When you being real and you being organic, bro, motherfuckers tend to feel that and they tend to get it. It's like, oh okay, like this is what he mean. Instead of you sitting there trying to find the words, and it's like, you can just say what you need to say, bro.
Sometimes you gotta just be blunt though. You know what I'm saying? I know we be in spaces where we could say something as simple as possible.
Yeah.
But it's not until you put that aggression in it, or like you be assertive with it, then they get it. Like, you know what I mean? You can't say something just plain and simple.
And not to cut you off, it make me be thinking to myself, like, is that what you looking for? Is that what you looking for from me? Because it's like I'm trying my best not to. It have been a couple of times, bro, and I know you didn't probably been in situations with me where it's like, man, I could really do that shit to you, but I'm not gonna do it to you because at the end of the day, like I know what I'm getting out of this situation. I know what I'm trying to do, to where it's like I'm gonna let you make it. Sometimes you gotta let them make it, but going back into what you said, sometimes you gotta let them have it.
You
I ain't
got
gonna
to.
lie, bro. Like especially in the times we living in now, like everybody done turned to bitches, bro. Like
real.
like this is I don't know what is going on with my nowadays, bro. It's like and it's not like you want to be that man or be that person, but sometimes due to the situation you got to.
Sometimes that just be required because it's like some people will play with you.
That part.
Knowing that you trying to be calm, be on some cool stuff, it's like they'll sit there and they'll try you. But in reality, man, being that's bad for your health. For anybody that's ever been coming to somebody's a place where, let me say, where you know what the temperature is. Like we're not really on that. We really on some we trying to be positive, we
Trying to
trying to
be.
be cool, but you sat there and decided, okay, on the strength of that, I'm gonna try to fuck with these people. Like that's
Try to be on some.
yeah, that. Hey man, I ain't the 1, the 2, or the 3. I'm gonna just let y'all know that. Now I know we was talking about code switching, but sometimes you just, sometimes I don't got self control, bro. Like sometimes I get to the point where like, yo, I smack the shit out of all y'all niggas, man.
I'm with the Port Commission.
I'm from the Athlete's Foot Foundation.
Man, I'm trying to be real with that shit, bro.
That could be to a fault on my end. Like it could be a bad thing, but at the same time, man, it's certain situations where you gotta be that. You gotta be.
And then at the same time, bro, I'm gonna be real with you too, because I can sit up here because I feel that wholeheartedly, but we do have to practice better restraint, because sometimes like a person, if they know that that's your weakness, bro, a motherfucker will play on that every single time.
Ooh, you right though.
So you can't give a person too much power over you. You know what I'm saying? Especially if they know like that's all it takes to push his button to knock him off his square, then I'm gonna do that. Especially if I'm envying this person, especially if I don't want to see this person succeed. You can have all the proper etiquette, you can code switch when you go into certain room, bro, to where like your energy and who you are, like people attract to you or drawn to you. You don't think it's another person that see that, but literally like, why did you gotta get all the attention? Like on some lame. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So it's that code switching, but it's knowing too at the same time of like, okay, like that's something that I got to work on, but then too like just kind of bagging back from the, bro. Take a step back from the situation and just okay, especially you know what I'm saying, depending on the space that you in.
Yeah.
Now if it's a space outside of this type of building to where it's like you catch them up, it's like.
Yeah, shit on and popping, man.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? I'm gonna address this situation how I need to address this situation. You know what I'm saying? But truth be told, bro, I feel you. Like,
but you don't think that's just, or we could catch somebody outside of whatever environment where we're not trying to be that guy, the tough guy, whatever. But even if we do catch them outside of it, do you think that's worth it?
Not all the time. I'm not gonna lie to you. Not all the time.
Especially if they just going, you know.
I'm not gonna go and look like it's one of them things to where it's like I can let you make it and have like the restraint the restraint not to do anything to you after that unless you press that button again. If we in a private area, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Even if I see you out somewhere, I'm not gonna go and you know what I'm saying? Let me not say that. Depending on the situation, you know what I'm saying? Because there's certain things that are out of bounds, you know what I'm saying? To where it's like, all right, man, we not touching on that situation, bro. Like you talking about my kid, you talking about my wife, you talking about my, you know what I'm saying? I'm gonna come and address the situation, not swinging, but like man to man, like, hey, bro, like what's to you? You know what I'm saying? This, that, and the third, like I'm gonna get it off. I'm not gonna sugarcoat anything that I'm saying or anything. The minute you step out of bounds and you be like, yeah, I said that, so what? Oh, okay. I feel like then that's grounds for you to do what you have to do.
Yeah.
But having a better restraint is to depending on what the situation is or how much that then violated you, to see a person and just to be like you just said, it's not worth it. It's not worth it, bro.
I mean, I feel like it's different consequences nowadays that we adults. I feel like throwing hands was like second nature back in the days, because it's like, one, it wasn't really because we was kids, like, you know, you might get a little suspension or something like that, or like you know, a lot of it be a slap on the wrist. I feel like nowadays, if I beat your ass, I'm dealing with mad consequences. I'm taking penitentiary chances because I'm you up.
Man,
You see what I'm saying? I'm talking about like
court fees.
I'm potentially losing my job.
That part.
Just a lot of legal things that you can't. A lot of them, the ones that be trying to press you to get you to that point, a lot of them, they not tough, And the second you put hands on them, then they calling the cops, all types of wild shit. And by chance, if it is a chance of them, actually being about that and they retaliate and they try to fight you back or whatever, then where we going with it? Now I got to worry about like how far are we going to take this?
Yeah.
Like like I know some people they black out and they might take it to death.
Yeah.
Like I'm talking about their emotions to get so they get the best of them so much that they willing to risk their life or take your life just because they feel bad or sad about, or they're just a little angered. They make impulsive decisions.
Yeah. Or
So
they just don't want to take that L
Yeah.
in front of people.
Yeah, like they be more worried about the embarrassment, and next thing you know, somebody doing life in prison because we just got mad at the moment. So therefore, like nowadays, at my big age of 34 years old.
Damn.
You know what I'm saying? Because people don't be thinking I'm that old. I'm really a young OG out here. But
Come on.
I don't know. Sometimes I'll just let them be stupid and be like, you know what? I could slap it out you right now, and I should, but I don't even think you even worth
My energy, man. The time.
my freedom. You know what I mean? Because I don't know, man. Like it's a lot of things where I'm like, yo, I don't even know. I mean, I don't got kids and all that, but I feel like I disappoint myself more than anything if I'm going out here being reckless like that. But I'm gonna tell them off though, like you're not gonna get that shit off on me.
Yeah,
I don't
for sure.
tolerate disrespect from nobody. I don't care where I'm at, what I'm doing. Like I'm gonna tell you, like, yeah, we not doing that.
No, you got to stand up for yourself, man.
We not doing that, bro.
Because if you don't, like, a person to think that that's okay to do that. You know what I'm saying? And they'll keep on pushing those buttons, like I said. You know what I'm saying? So again, like, that's not even the first thing on my mind, bro. Like, you know what I'm saying? Because I have somebody that I have to go home to and that looks forward to me coming home every single night. You know what I'm saying? That's my main priority, is to make sure that I make it home to my son every single night, bro. So I'm not gonna let no from a person or a situation take that away from me.
Yeah.
I can't. You know what I'm saying?
So do you agree that it's not worth it being, when you got things to lose or you could lose, you don't think it's worth it being an adult crash out?
Hell no, man, because I got everything to lose. You know what I'm saying? I have everything to lose. And being an adult crash out, that's crazy work.
Yeah, like
Because you should know better.
you should know better, but a lot of people it's like they know better, but their emotions just get the best of them. And some men, I don't know if it was like the way they raised or whatever, but they move with their emotions too much. Like I say it like a woman, like, you know what I'm saying? And that's not to knock the sisters and all that, but it's like some dudes out here really just, I guess they just raised by women. They ain't had no type of male influence in their life, so they lead with their emotions all the time, and their emotions get the best of them, and it's never a good result ever. Like when you grown and you moving like that, it's just a disaster waiting to happen.
It is, man. But I think you touched on it though, like being raised by like a lot of these women, you know what I'm saying, not having no type of strong role model. You know what I'm saying? I can sit up here and I can say like I had the best of both worlds, you know what I'm saying? Like my pops, he was in and out, you know. I had my stepfather, and still to this day, like I can get on the phone with him and me and him can have conversations. Like I'm talking about full-fledged, bro. Like BTA, you dig what I'm saying? Like let me know he don't sugarcoat anything, you know what I'm saying? Keep it 100 with me.
We need that.
But I also was raised in a household with my mother. And I can say, like, I rebelled a lot. But thankfully, you know, I did have, like, and not all of them was good role models, but I had those male figures that'd be like, hey, man, like, that ain't the way to go, bro. We rocking like this. We ain't rocking like that, bro. Like, you gotta, like, that what you feeling? Like, I hear you and I see that. But look, bro, like, let's channel that. Let's do something about that. You know what I'm saying?
And that type of influence is needed. And every especially with black men, like I feel like we gotta have that OG that we can go to and keep us level headed. That whole being a crash out, just making all these impulsive decisions, no matter if it's at work or with your lady or just
And that ain't doing nothing neither. It's like, bro,
yeah.
like you, and then they doing it on the internet, bro. They doing it so the world can see my. And it's like, man, these kids nowadays, bro, they watching this, and it's like they idolizing that type of shit. You're not doing nothing but giving off the wrong information to these younger kids, man. That's gonna come up to like letting them know that type of behavior is okay when it's not.
Yeah, that remind me of like the streamers nowadays. Like it was a few I used to watch, like even before streaming was like the most popular thing.
Yeah.
Like it used to be, I guess you could say, rage bait type of content, where like people would just, if I'm using the correct term, but like there used to be a thing where like people would just crash out on everybody. Like say they might be playing NBA 2K or something like that. Like it used to be a thing where like they'll just crash out so bad that they saying all types of crazy to the people they playing. They breaking controllers,
Yeah.
they punching TVs,
Yeah. Wow.
like that. They still do that today, and it's like that's not being in tune with, like, I guess it's entertaining to be like that because you over exaggerating, but people are looking at that and being like the kids that's easily influenced, they're looking at it like, oh, that's the way to be. No, that get you locked the fuck up. Like it would really strip you from your freedom, or like somebody's going to get hurt because you acting crazy and you think that's the right thing to do. It's not. I'm telling you.
It's all that. It's like you said, bro. It's entertainment, but then at the same time, like these motherfuckers getting rich off doing bullshit. So it's like, you mean to tell me, bro, I'm getting over 10,000, per week, bro, just to be a crash out on stream. You know what I'm saying? Just to walk up to my and say I beat they, just to walk up to a mother. And, you know what I'm saying, slap them or whatever the case may be.
It's a lot of that too,
bro. It's a lot of crash out, a lot of crash dummies out here. But I mean, at the same time, bro, I think it's an even bigger plot at hand too. You know what I'm saying? Because like you got these like major corporations that's paying these people.
Oh yeah.
To I mean, and at the end of the day, it's all on what they are doing. But it's like a lot of this, bro, like they getting paid to do it. So it's like I wouldn't stop neither. You know what I'm saying? If I'm making 10,000, I ain't got no job. You know what I'm saying? I ain't got no type of responsibilities of anything. You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, so be it. You know what I'm saying?
But I'm saying, like, even if that's the case, if you getting some type of buzz from it, or you getting attention, just know you risking it all.
And look, that same energy might come back to you.
Yeah, for sure. Man, I hate to say that we pretty much gotta wrap it up soon.
Just when I was warming up too, ain't that bad?
We was cooking up though, but we here with Gimone. It's your boy Eldric Valentine from Eldric Reacts. Look, I know we was talking about music. I know we was talking about maybe spitting a few bars or whatever. I mean, I'm ready. I don't care. Like I go off the top. I'll say a written.
We can do something.
We can do whatever. But like, if you had to spit a little quick something, if this was your moment for that the world watching,
Okay.
you know what I'm saying? If you wanted to just give them a little preview, nothing crazy, what would you tell them, bro?
So,
like,
Etching your plot while seeing you playing with wrong. He stole from the pot, you sketchy, my hand be drawn. Now you spilling and feeling the karma you did on your own. Constituents fulfilling the mission, the vision, the bridging the passion. They keeping this bracket, intricate tactics, taking the lid off the captions. Tell me what happened. You was the pinnacle. I might be jaded, take 10 of you. This ain't no interlude. Giving my interviews, I got no time for subliminals. See what this pen do. I think I need a new hobby. My antics be feeding you. Like, f it, I believe what you sowing a seed or two.
that's just a little preview, man. Look, all I know is we got Lay Low on the way, man. Pay attention to the shirts.
Work in
we
progress.
out here, man. Work in progress, man. I don't know if you could just show them like a little preview of what it say on the back.
Oh, on the back, yeah, I got you.
Like I say that you're a piece to the puzzle, man. Yes, sir, man.
Just really a piece to the puzzle, though, man. We all gotta. We all have our own. Man, we all have our own. What's the word that I'm looking for, man? We all have our own path to walk.
For sure.
You know what I'm saying? So walking your path, walking your truth, man. Like, you ain't gotta be a crash out here, man. You ain't gotta. If it's either a motherfucker gonna get with it or get lost. You know what I'm saying? It's either they gonna rock with you or they gonna be against you. You know what I'm saying? But at the end of the day, man, as long as you got God on your side, bro,
That's right.
nothing else matter.
That's right, man. But as I say at the end of every video, every podcast, every whatever I'm on. I don't care if I'm on somebody else. Time is something you can never have back, but you spend your time with me, so I appreciate y'all for that. Look, Eldric Reacts, Eldric Be Yapping podcast, man. We coming back. I know I took a little hiatus, but we back. We gonna have more guests. We gonna have Gimone coming back again, Lord willing. You know what I'm saying? Hey, we back in the business, and we gonna get out of here, man. We gonna get out of here. All right.
When your pockets looking damaged, be sharing this just a bunch of propaganda but trust. I know the feeling when you low on your bucks. I was fucking these hoes and I was riding the bus.